Hi, I'm Cheryl, and today's project is this Happy Birthday Wishes card. I used the new Avant-Garden stamp set from the Celebration catalog to make this. I found that let me show you the stamp set. It's got this watercolory flower here and the watercolory leaf and the stem. And then it has another flower here. It's got a little flower center that goes with this one. Some little dots to make a background. Then it has happy birthday wishes to someone who makes others so happy. And we'll be using those two. And then there's a thanks for being you sentiment also. I found that the flower coordinates nicely with this Blooms and Wishes catalog, or this Blooms and Wishes stamp set. That's all watercolory flowers too. That's from the this one's from the annual catalog, but this is one of the free ones that you can get when you order from Stampin' Up! If you place a $50 order. So we're going to need Tombow glue. We need a corner punch. You could get around using this, but I like the rounded corners, so we're using the corner punch. We'll need a black marker. I have the Stampin' Right marker here. We need the Memento, the Tuxedo black. And remember, when you store these ink pads like this, remember, always store them like this so that your ink is at the surface. We'll be using Marina Mist, Stampin' Pad from Stampin' Up, and Garden Green. And that's it for our supplies. There's not a lot of this. A lot of things. I'm going to take the card that I'm doing today, though. I'm going to take it up a step, and we're going to put a black border around these. So let's get started on our card. Oh, I keep forgetting to show what papers we're going to use. You need a piece of 5.5 by 8.5 mint macaroon, and that's scored and folded at 4 1/4 inches. We need 3 little pieces of Whisper White, 2.5 by 2.5, and then we'll need some pieces of 3 more pieces of basic black, and those are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So all this will be listed down below, so you don't need to worry about writing all this down. Alright, well, we'll start with our stamping. We'll get our 3 pieces of Whisper White out and start with the Marina Mist and our watercolor flower stamp. Now, I don't have pink ink on that. It's just stained. It's funny, the blue colors stain the stamps pink. I find that kind of odd. Excuse me. Ink that up good, and then I'm going to huff on it just to give it a little more watercolory look. And we'll just stamp that kind of off so it kind of points towards the corner. And we'll do all 3 of these the same way. And one more. And if they're not all exactly the same, that's okay. And see, it gives it a nice watercolory kind of look. We can close up the Marina Mist. We're done with that now. And we'll open up our Garden Green. And let's do the stems next. And if you don't have I have the silicone mat here. If you don't have a silicone mat, then you probably want to have a piece of scrap paper underneath. And we'll just give our flowers a little stem there. Alright, let me wipe that off. And wipe the table. Ooh, my diaper wipe is a little dry. Alright, that's good. Alright, now we'll give it some leaves. And there, and there. And they don't have to be exactly perfect, because this is just kind of a artsy, watercolory looking flower. Okay, now we'll get our Memento out. Oh, I didn't get my little flower center out. Let me get that out. Clean this up a little bit. And I could really have used a tinier block than this, but I just don't have one. Then we ink that up with the black and put it just kind of to the center of the flower. You see? I'm not taking any real great pains to place it exactly somewhere. I just want it towards the center of the flower. And there we go. So those are done. And then I took my, this is where the marker comes in, and just down the center of the leaves, I just drew a line, and that just ties in then with the center of the flower done in black. And they don't have to be real straight, but just down the center there. There we go. So these are all ready. So now we can round our corners. I just stacked up all three of my my black pieces of cardstock. This is going to take a harder punch than normal, but there we go. I think it'll save me a little time doing it this way. Maybe I shouldn't do it like that. I'll do two at a time, because they're just not, they're not fitting in there. I know why, because my stamp, there we go. My corner rounder didn't pop back up. I don't know if this is saving me any time or not. There we go. That one didn't punch real good. And I think I'll just do two. I'm not sure where I got this corner rounder. Maybe on Amazon. I get a lot of things on Amazon. They like me. Okay, so we have all of our black pieces done. And we'll just go right around and do all the corners on these. There we go, we got stuck again. I don't know why this is giving me a hard time today. There we go. Open again. Maybe because it's cold. Alright, and then we need to put a greeting on two of these. Let's see, the one that goes inside will have the to someone who makes others so happy. So we're gonna just stamp that right across the bottom here, right over the leaves and the stems and everything. And I already put this on my my block and kind of lined it up. I like to do that. And then we need the happy birthday wishes. Let's see, I line that up pretty good. And that will go on one of these other flowers. Put that right about right there. Off to the side a little. And we can put our Memento ink away. We're all done with our stamping now. So let's put all of our flowers onto our basic black. Our Tombow glue. Come on, Tombow, get down. Ooh, I got a little bit of something there. I don't know what it was. I think it's time to replace the blade in my cutter. I'm starting to get a lot of little fuzzy edges. When you see that happening, that's how you know it's time to replace. But it's not, all is not lost. If when you cut your paper it's got a little fuzzy edge, you can just take a nail file or a nail block like this or like this and just sand the edges off. But who wants to do that? I'd rather be actually crafting than sanding the edges of paper. Okay, there's that one. Did that shift a little? I think it did. Okay, well, there we go. And the last one. And then we'll bring our card base in, and we'll have it oriented this way so it opens upward. So this flower goes on the front like this. Just put some Tombow on there. And that will go on a diagonal like this. And then the one that has the happy birthday wishes will go on the front also. And that will go squared up and leave about probably 3/8 of an inch around the edge here. And there's the front. And then on the inside we'll go the one that we stamped with someone who makes others so happy. And we just put the Tombow on there. And we want that not centered, we want it kind of towards the top, but centered side to side. Place that there. And our card is finished. Now, I'm not sure which one I'd like better. We have this one or this one. They're equally pretty. It's just a little different look. So, if you liked my video, be sure to press the like button below if you'd like to see more of them. There's a subscribe button down there too. All of the materials and the sizes that I've used are also listed down below. And if you'd like to shop with me, then you can do that either through my Facebook page or my website. So, y'all take care, stay safe, and happy stamping.